many people watch K-dramas and fall in love with the beautiful ancient landscape of Korea. But you don't need a drama set or a time machine. Welcome to my weekend workplace, a land with unbroken 1,000-year history. Hi, I'm the Jongson, the next leader of this clan. Today, I'm taking you on a tour of special places for our clan. Our first stop is Hanbam Village, the very place where my ancestors first laid down their roots. It's a living museum with beautifully preserved traditional stone walls. In fact, this is the only inland region in Korea famous for these rustic stone pathways. It's a clan village, meaning it's a historic settlement where my family has lived for generations. To this day, many residents here still share my last name. Right in the center of the village is the Daecheong, the Grand Communal Hall. For centuries, this historic pavilion served as the village square where my ancestors gathered. And right nearby, a stone monument stands tall, pointing the way to our head house. Next, we have Yangsan Seowon, our clan's private academy. Built in 1786, this sacred space honors the greatest scholars and statesmen of our lineage. At the entrance, the Grand Gate and the majestic Upcheongnu Pavilion welcome you. Even today, the Academy remains vibrant, hosting ancestral rituals, humanity lectures, and traditional cultural experiences. Stepping inside and walking up the steps, the Academy building reveals themselves. Directly ahead is Hungyeodang, the historic lecture hall, flanked on both sides by the students' old dormitories. Just behind Hungyeodang lies the ancestral shrine, where our clan's most renowned scholars are enshrined. Following the cool, refreshing stream that flows in front of the academy, we come to a pavilion called Seokguram. Tucked away like a hidden ancient temple, this peaceful sanctuary has restricted access to outsiders. Listening to the soothing sound of the waterfall cascading right beside it, I can truly understand why my ancestors came here to compose poetry and immerse themselves in their studies. It is a beautiful and serene place. Turning back and continuing our walk, a massive rocky mountain appears in distance. Believe it or not, that entire mountain is actually our clan's private property. And within those rocks rests one of Korea's greatest national treasures. On the way to the treasures, a Korean Buddhist temple greets us. Korean temples are world-renowned as unique masterpieces of art, thanks to the intricate architecture and vibrant color palettes of the buildings. What is fascinating is that a Buddhist temple sits right next to a Confucian Academy. This beautifully illustrates how traditional Korean culture is relatively free of religious conflict. In fact, My father maintains a wonderful relationship with the head monk of this very temple. Right next to the beautiful main building, the Rocky Mountain looms, and tucked inside is Korea's national treasure number 109, Grotto of Amitabha Triad Cave Shrine. Carved into the rock in the year 493, this cave shrine was created a full century before the world-famous Seokguram in Gyeongju. It is revered as an invaluable treasure in both Korean history and the art world. Leaving the temple behind, we walk right into a dense pine forest. This forest is also our clan's property, and it's a future site where we will soon erect a historical monument. Right on cue, a lone bird flies in and perches gracefully among the beautiful trees. Walking through these grand monuments, I realized that being a Jongson is about protecting a living, breathing history that beats any K-drama script. What did you think of my 1,000-year-old clan's places? Let me know in the comments.